Okay, so what we have here are 3 videos. One shares a little bit about my own history with portfolios. The second video shares a little bit about more recently where we've been with portfolios. And the third video asks some questions about today and going forward. Over here, we have a single example thus far of a portfolio space in Spatial I/O. So first, let's go up here and take a look at the 3 videos. Each video is a little over a minute long, and we'll just take a look at each video. Certainly, portfolios did not start in 1983, but my first portfolio that I remember was in a 3-ring binder in 1983, and I still have it. It's amazing. Handwritten, photographs, all placed in a 3-ring binder. It was amazing. It was about 20 years later that I took students out into the world and I had them create a portfolio. It was words and pictures, not unlike the one I had made in 1983. Some years later, teaching Photoshop, the look of it changed, but the idea was the same. Words, pictures, organized. And then came CDs and DVDs. And then websites. And this brings us closer to the modern day portfolio that we all know and love. Okay, so that's a little bit of a look back. Paper portfolios, 3-ring binders, right? So let's take a look at web pages forward. The modern portfolio is an amazing web page. It can have images. You can choose the colors, the fonts. It can be beautiful, or as it was 20 years ago, not quite as much. But then we learned we could actually take video, take it and put it on the internet, and that was pretty remarkable. It allows us to share experiences in a way that was different from just the words and the images. It created a living, breathing experience.
I fell into the water.
And how much?
Really deep.
How come you just laid there in the water?
I couldn't get back up.
Oh no. We could take a bike ride in Utah and share that incredible adventure with family and friends anywhere in the world. YouTube was brilliant for portfolios.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's just fun as hell.
All right, Mom and Dad, rest of my family. I made it to the back of the cave contrary to what you guys were telling me. I know you guys were encouraging me not to do this, but I went and did this anyway, and it was just a blast. And I made it to the back of the cave of the Domes, and I had a great time.
And nowadays, Google Sites, Weebly, WordPress, all kinds of amazing platforms to share amazing experiences and the people we have become. All right. So we know where we are, right? We know we can make these things. We see them all the time. We can walk over fire or back over it. But what about the future? What about the future of portfolios? Where out here will we go? Well, let's take a short look. What is the future of a portfolio? The internet provides us some pretty rich spaces to share images and words, and nowadays we can comment and participate in the portfolio. Blogs and commenting are one great way to do that. With Google Docs, we can share our thoughts on the work of others just by clicking and typing. And today, we can share experiences.
We are on Mount Olympus, Todd. Can you believe it?
I can, actually. Isn't it miraculous? Your comment
It is
the other
kind of a
day about more magic makes me just want to, like, that. This is it, right? Like, magical.
It is magical. The future of portfolios, who knows? But let's take a look at some options.
So that is my little look back and forwards at portfolios. I have one example here of a gallery of art, which we will visit in a moment. I have some other ideas around 360 cameras and other platforms that might provide equally powerful portfolios. Today, we're just going to look at an art portfolio in Spatial I/O. So let's go take a look at what that might look like. So the first thing we might have is an introduction.
Add commentary. Hello, my name's Todd Conaway, and this is a gallery of my work.
So one of the things that might be helpful in a gallery like this is to have a little bit of an introduction to the artist and the type of art that will be shared. So I am not going to wander around here too much, but you can see that there's some nice art on the walls, and it's in a very nice space. All this art is related to the DS-106 community I have been involved with for so long. And you can see that it varies in size and shape. You can add photographs, you can add images, and you can add videos. My goal here is to have an artist explain, as an avatar standing next to these pieces of art, a little bit about what the art represents to them, or perhaps how they created it. So that's my goal here with the art gallery in Spatial I/O. What I've created here as well is a portal to get back to the campfire. Where we might talk about these topics and wonder about the future of the portfolio.